Hey guys, Sasha from Mobile Geeks here. We're at the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 launch event over here in Berlin, finally getting my hands on the third generation of the Galaxy Note phablet. But Samsung kind of defined this category back in 2011 in September during IFA by announcing the very first Galaxy Note. So this is the third generation. Compared to what's leaked so far, not many difference compared to the specification. There's a 5.7-inch Super AMOLED display, 1080p is the resolution, which kind of brings the PPI almost at 400. It's based on the Samsung Exynos 5, the new octa-core, which is mainly targeted at the Asian market, or it's going to be the Qualcomm Snapdragon 800. That means it's a quiet architecture coming with a new Adreno 330 GPU, quad-core, 2.3 gigahertz, lots of horsepower. I think it has 3 gigabytes of RAM. Yes, it definitely does. It's only 168 grams light. Well, it's not heavy at all compared to the very first generation of the Note or the Note 2, and it's 8.3 millimeters thick. What I really like about this, once again, there's a huge battery in here. Let me just try to open the back. So this is a 3200 milliampere hour battery, 12.16 watt hours, which would easily bring you through the day. As you can see, you're using a micro SIM card and a micro SD card. It's a kind of backpacking on the micro SIM card. There's a 13 megapixel camera on the back, and I think it was a 2 megapixel camera on the front. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard because we don't really have a spec sheet over here. It's running, of course, the latest Android version. Let's just check this. There you go. It's Android Jelly Bean 4.3. When it comes to the new features, it definitely has some new ones. As you can see, as soon as I'm detaching the S Pen, we have this little, it's so-called action command menu, and you can do a couple of really cool things. Let me just show you, for example, we have the S Finder, S Pen, okay, screenshot, notification. So it takes a screenshot, then it saves it, and you can just leave a note over here. Let me just kill this, and when you're pressing the S button again, oh, you're just holding it on the screen. Oh, come on. Almost. Okay, you know what? Let's just get the S Pen back in there. Get it out, just to bring up the action menu again. Okay, so here's the action memo. I really like the action memo. So what you can do with it, for example, you're getting a phone call, and out of a sudden someone is telling you about a number and a name of a friend, and for example, you would like to link this information with a special task. So let's just quickly activate the name and the number, and then it comes up with a special menu underneath here. And for example, you can just make a phone call, so you can immediately add this to your contacts. You can immediately make a phone call, which is also quite interesting, especially when you're sharing locations. Let me just show you this. Let's go back to the menu. Let's open, for example, here, Samsung Action Memo, and look at this. So the Unpack event is at the Messedam 22, and you're in Berlin. So we're just opening this. Oh. Here we go. Just circle around the address, and then, for example, just say location or the map. So it's connected now to Google Maps, right? And it's immediately coming up with the address on Google Map. So that's definitely very, very handy when you're a fan of the S Pen. I think with all these new features and tasks and technologies that Samsung integrated into the Galaxy Note 3, I'm definitely going to use the S Pen a little bit more often. What else is new? We also have something that's called S Search. Let me just show you this once again. I'm sorry about that. Maybe I just mixed during the briefing how to properly start the action menu. So, as you can see over here, it comes up with some different searches. Okay, let's get rid of this small one here. As you can see, you can also minimize these additional applications. Okay, so I can immediately search through my last 30 days of search history, the last 7 days, or just from yesterday. Okay, and actually it's not only showing you the search, but what you did with the Galaxy Note. So if you were just coming up with some new memos and someone was obviously drawing some pretty cool pictures over here, and over here we can also see the search that we made out of the scrapbook, so it shows up immediately, right? And it's not only searching through all the content that you have on the Galaxy Note, through all the apps, through all the contacts, but also through the memos, the handwritten memos. So that's definitely a huge step forward compared to the previous generation. In general, what I really like about the new Note is, I don't know how they did this, because the back of it really feels like leather, right? Even though it's not leather at all. In general, it feels more premium, it looks more premium, it's lighter. It's also slimmer, and without making any compromise when it comes to the performance of it, because with the new Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 or the new Exynos Octa, you will definitely get enough performance to run all the latest applications that you can imagine. So that's a quick and dirty hands-on of the brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 3. I'm Sasha from Mobile Geeks. Thanks for watching.